Hi, I'm Cheeky, and one of my guilty pleasures is rating celebrity outfits at all their fancy rich people events. Except I kinda don't care anymore about how the rich are dressing, and in this economy. So instead, here's me rating more outfits from one of my favorite series. In my last video, we gave some harsh critiques to the characters of the first Danganronpa game, and today we are continuing with the next game of the series to roast a whole new class of characters, and include an honorable mention at the end of the video. Before we get to the outfit roast though, we got to talk about what the heck is even going on, and also address why I look a little ridiculous. I thought it would be fun to try to like dress up as one of the characters. And I promise I feel as ridiculous as I look. However, I spent more time than you might realize to look like this. So we're gonna go with it. Okay. For those who already know who I'm dressed as, I hope you can appreciate it, and that all of this effort wasn't just a stupid waste. Anyways, in Goodbye Despair, we follow an entirely different class, Class 77B, on a fun, relaxing, bonding school trip to a far-off island against their will. Not that really bad island that we all know about. Okay, it's a different island that still ends up being bad. Anyways, we're here for a good fun time on Jabberwock Island with our chaperone, Usami. Yay! Alright, we'll start off with the main character of this game, being Hajime Hinata, who is the ultimate... another mystery ultimate. Ooh. So he's got very, very basic school uniform. It's just so painfully basic. He's got a white polo with some black jeans, a little bit of a cool sneaker, and he's got his black tie. There's just so little to comment about this outfit. It's boring. It's absolutely forgettable. Pretty much zero individuality, and I don't really care to drag it out. So I think we all know where he's going. F tier, just immediate, right off the bat. F tier. Sorry, Hajime, you're dressed very boring. I'm sorry. After being introduced to our new protagonist of the game, we run into Nagito Komaeda.
I'm Nagito Komaeda,
the ultimate lucky student. And again, his outfit realistically is quite simple, right? He's wearing a jacket over a white tee with black pants again, right? The white shirt, black pants combo again. But even though it's a very simple outfit, he still looks so edgy because of the detailing to it, right? I can't 100% tell if his jacket is meant to like look jagged and ripped, or if that's an intentional design of the jacket. Considering it's like squared off and very symmetrical, I'm just gonna go with the logic that it was meant to be, like the hem was meant to be cut that way. And I think it looks cool. I think it looks neat. I also like how the like square geometry of it matches the graphics that he's got going on his shoulder and his chest and his hood, right? I think that's some nice detailing. And the graphic on his tee adds a little something too. And that little something being fear inside of me, just because it kind of looks like the design was drawn with his finger in blood, you know what I mean? Glossing over that, I like his edgy little skull chain that he's got going on. It's just a nice, simple little detail for me. I like that his loafers are brown, but like, I don't think I understand the double zipper design. Like it just doesn't seem very practical to me, you know? Like functionally, it just doesn't make sense to me. I also don't know how I feel about a zipper on a loafer. Like to me, that just, zippers don't go on loafers, right? Like it would be different if you were wearing some like Converse style sneakers or whatever, right? And then that would make sense, because like the double zipper would just look like regular edgy Converse. But the loafers, I don't know. I don't hate them. I don't love them. I just think I'm confused. I don't really know. And now I feel like I've just thought way too hard about a pair of shoes. I guess C tier? I don't know. I kind of want to put him in D tier just on the double zipper concept alone, but I think that's a little too harsh. Like ignoring the zippers, it's a fine outfit for me. Just put him in C. Who cares? And once again, we seem to have Byakuya Togami in our class of students. He looks a little bit different though than he had previously. But anyways, here again is the ultimate affluent progeny. And I just have one thing to really comment about. All right, so in the game, he's for the most part stuffing his face, okay? And that's fine. I don't care about that. But what I care about is he's not prepared for it. You know what I mean? He's wearing a crisp white suit. He's gonna get food. Like how does he not have stains all over his jacket and all over his shirt? You're gonna stain your suit, man. I don't know if that's just a me problem. I'm a little bit messy when I eat, so I try to like if I know I'm gonna eat like barbecue wings or like curry or just something that's gonna drip on me, I try to plan my outfit ahead of time if I know I'm going to be eating those things. You know what I mean? And he's very ill prepared. Like, sure, bleach works. Bleach is great. I'm not sure if like you should bleach suits though. I'm sure that's probably like dry clean only. I don't know. I don't wear suits, so I don't know how to properly like clean for them. But his necktie no longer gives me that like optical illusion of weird suspender around his neck kind of thing as he did previously. He's no longer styling with his pocket watch. Is this even Byakuya? Is it really? He's gonna stain his suit, and there's just, it's a white suit with a white button up with white shoes and then a pop of color with his black belt and his blue tie. I don't care. I do appreciate though that he's wearing some white rimmed glasses to match his suit. That's kind of cute. I like that he did that. F tier. Next, we've got Hiyoko Saionji.
I'm Hiyoko Saionji. I'm the sweetest bitch you'll ever meet.
As we can see, she's in a very, very traditional furusode. How do you pronounce that? Not in Japanese. No, I want to. In English, please. Thank you. Furisode. Okay, she's in a traditional furisode kimono. I really hope I didn't butcher that. And I really like the color of it and how it complements her eyes. And I also think the flower design on this kimono is really, really pretty. It's a very traditional, classic design, and it just looks very pretty. I like that the belt of it is a contrasting color, but still a complementary color. It's very cute, and it matches her cute little hair bows that she's got and her cute little pigtails, right? As much of a bitch as she can be, especially when you first meet her, I kind of have a sweet spot for Hiyoko. She's just such a little cutie. Like, how, look at her. I just have a soft spot for her, even with her really bitchy attitude. B tier. All right, next up, Akane Owari.
The name's Akane Owari.
The ultimate gymnast. Another really basic school uniform with pretty much nothing to it. Again, basically zero personality put into her outfit. She's in a basic school uniform. She's got a white button-up red skirt, loafers with no socks. Maybe no-show socks. I don't know. I hope for her sake they're no-show socks. Otherwise, those are probably some really stinky loafers. Sorry, Akane, I like you, but I don't think I really care about your outfit. F tier. Next up, we've got Nekomaru Nidai.
I am the ultimate team manager, Nekomaru Nidai.
Oh, I suddenly feel the urge to go take a shit. I'll be right back. Did you guys like my joke? Anyways, all right, first up, I'm weak to a comfy sweatpant fit. Not only is it practical for him, but super comfy. For me, one of the most important considerations in an outfit is the comfort level. I want to wear clothes that are comfortable and stylish. However, unfortunately, Nekomaru isn't very stylish. Not that he needs to be, but it's just, he's not, okay? Just facts are facts, okay? He's always got a towel handy. I appreciate that the blue striping of it matches the blue of his sweatpants. And then his lanyard for his whistle, big ass chain. That's pretty cool. I kind of do like that. And it emphasizes how he's just obsessively training at all times. And then he's wearing, just his regular school uniform jacket, and his shoe of choice are a pair of Gatas, which isn't the most practical in terms of athletic wear, right? However, it makes sense for him, because I imagine he's wearing them in order to make training a little more difficult, just because he's always looking for that next level in every session that he trains, yeah? I imagine that would make training a heck of a lot more challenging, yeah? Unfortunately, his outfit is just so incredibly basic. Again, not a lot to it. Really seems to be the theme for this video. So as much as this does pain me to have to do, he gets an F for his outfit. I'm sorry. However, Mekamaru gets a bump up because cool robot. Next up, we've got Fuyuhiko Kuzuru,
Name's Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
the ultimate Yakuza. Normally I would gripe that he's just another rich guy in a black suit. However, this one's got pinstriping, and I'm a sucker for pinstriping. Pinstriping just looks so much better. I don't know. I also think his tie is pretty sick. It's kind of minimalist, but I really like it. It just looks cool. And I like how like the lines in it coordinate with his pinstriping. I just appreciate that. I also appreciate how he didn't just like go with some black loafers, right? He went with some white loafers or boots or whatever the heck these are. And not only are they white, but they're an off-white. So it's like it's not super matchy-matchy with his button-up, you know? It's like it adds a little bit of depth to his outfit for me. Does that make sense? I don't know. He's got some shaved designs on his head, so you know he's a tough guy. And I think they look really sick. Maybe a spoiler warning, but I really like the eye patch that he gets later on in the game as well. I think it looks really cool. And it just makes him look even more like the ultimate Yakuza, I guess. Which, yeah, why wouldn't it? His couple of rings are pretty cool. His outfit is kind of on the simple side. However, all of the details to it matter significantly and just really elevate it a lot for me. So B tier. Next up, we've got Mahiro Koizumi,
I'm Mahiro Koizumi.
the ultimate photographer. And immediately, while it's a pretty, like, plain, unaccessorized school uniform, it's so cute! I love the overall dress. I really do. I think it's so cute. And I'm honestly a really big fan of the color olive. I think, for me, I like the way it looks on me. So maybe I'm biased, but I don't know. I'm just a sucker for olive for some reason. I like earthy tones. And I also like that her socks aren't like the same shade of olive as her dress, and it's a little bit of a darker shade, but it does have a lighter olive shade banding on the top of them. I just think that looks really cute. And then her tie. I absolutely love her tie. I think it's so adorable. I love the picnic vibes that we're getting. I do kind of wish that her shoes weren't black, just because her socks are so dark already. But like whatever, I don't know. I'm not really sure how I feel about the orange and yellow camera strap in combination with her outfit. However, I don't know that I want to like really include that in the outfit critique, because like if I were buying a strap for my camera, I would just pick a designer color that I liked and wouldn't really worry about trying to match it to my outfit. So whatever, we'll ignore that for now. I do think that the color just doesn't, it's too bright on her muted like uniform. But I won't go in on it, okay? We'll leave it as it is. We'll just excuse it, okay? Now, it's a really adorable outfit and an outfit that I absolutely would wear. However, it is very simplistic and not a lot of detailing to it or individuality other than the camera. Fortunately, I'm gonna have to put her as average. She gets a C.
Yeah, hi, editing Chiki here. I changed my mind actually. Mahiro gets D tier. Her outfit there's really nothing to it. It's very cute, but there's nothing to it, and whatever.
Next, we've got Peko Pekoyama,
My name is Peko Pekoyama.
the ultimate swordswoman. And just right off the bat, I want to comment how, like, being the ultimate swordswoman, she's probably ready for battle at all times, being like a hired bodyguard, right? I think it's really hilarious how she still wears glasses instead of just like contacts. I think that's really funny, because I know my glasses would be flying off. Absolutely. Granted, she probably doesn't need to be prepared for battle every single waking second, especially at school, I would hope. I just think it's kind of funny. I don't know. It's just something to think about. Plus, I'm pretty sure she still wears them when she's battling in that one scene where she's, has to fight for her life, right? Putting that aside, again, we've got someone in a very basic school uniform. Not that she's at all concerned with any sense of individuality or accessorizing. I get it. Again, we're rating outfits. That's what we're here for. So she's got black shirt, navy blue skirt, right? I really like the pop of color with her necktie and her armband. and I like how it complements her eyes. I think her pigtail braids with her ribbon is really cute. And I like how the ties at the bottom of her braids are red and match as well with her necktie and armband. Again, we're back with the contrasting tights to shoes detail that I absolutely love. And I also like how they're tights and not socks, right? Because she's going to be doing a lot of acrobatics, being a fighter, right? And you won't be getting any panty shots from her. Very modest, very, very thoughtful detail. Overall, I do really like the color scheme for her. The sheath for her shanai looks really freaking sick, right? I love a good dragon design. And again, her outfit does make sense for her, but it's also just kind of pretty meh, whatever, yeah? F tier. I'm sorry, Peko. Okay, next up, we've got Chiaki Nanami.
I'm Chiaki Nanami, the ultimate gamer.
I'm just gonna put that right there. Okay, now this is more than a basic school uniform, yeah? With Chiaki, we see she's got her white button-up with like a contrasting black button-up part. I don't know what you call that piece of the shirt. And I also like that her socks like match that contrasting detail to like tie it together a little bit more. Very cute little pink bow necktie, yeah. Her cardigan, very adorable. I love the little kitty cat hood. And it also kind of like a little reminds me of Jack Frost. Just like a little bit, you know? Like it's got with the eyes and the spiky ears, it just like a little bit like kind of gives me Jack Frost vibes. I don't know. Does anyone else agree? I don't know. She's got her cute little Galaga hair clip, so that way you know that she's a gamer. And she's got the cheeky pink Mary Janes. And then, of course, we can't forget her backpack, her super adorable, cute little kitty cat backpack, right? And how, like, the kitty head complements her little kitty hood. It's a very simple outfit, but it's really cute. It's really cute. And clearly I'm biased, right? Whatever. B tier. Then next up, we have Teru Hanamura.
My name is Teru Hanamura. I'm known as the ultimate cook.
I hate this character. I hate him. He's a disgusting, creepy perv, and I don't want to look at him or even think about him longer than I have to. I refuse to look at him long enough to critique anything about his outfit. So with that, we're going to unlock a new tier. Show him. God, nasty, stupid, disgusting perv. Here, we're just gonna do this. So that way we don't have to keep looking at him every time we visit the tier list. Next up, Sonia Nevermind.
My name is Sonia Nevermind.
The ultimate princess. I really like her name. But we're here to rate outfits, not names. Anyways, she very much has the pretty princess look. And I'm a sucker for any character with long, flowy hair. And the longer the better. And it's really pretty. I think it's really cute how she subtly signals to her royalty status by having her hair in a braided crown, right? Her big bow is really cute, and it's even speckled with diamonds. I like her puffy sleeves and her puffy skirt body, and that it's got like a kind of pleated ruffle detail on the bottom of it. I think that's really cute. I really like the pop of red on her necktie and also the blue jewel that complements with it. I also like how her Mary Janes are red as well. Her socks though, kind of just look like compression socks to me for some reason. Not that compression socks are inherently ugly, but I really don't like these ones, okay? There's something about the color of the banding and that stripe detail. No, thank you. She wears a simple bracelet that seems to be 24 karat gold, so that way you know she's a wealthy girl. I do think it's a cute uniform. It is very simple, and what can I say? I like that it's poofy. I just really hate her socks. So for that, she gets D tier. Next up, we've got Mikan Sumiki.
My name is Mikan Sumiki.
The ultimate nurse. And I just want to start off by saying she's a very sweet, caring soul, right? Who didn't at all deserve all of the bullying that she received. Unfortunately, because of the bullying, that's why her hair looks the way it does. A little choppy, right? I kind of like it. I kind of like it on her. Her bangs just kind of look like a modern, edgy look to me, and I kind of am into it, you know? As much as I feel for her character though, her outfit, it just kind of does nothing for me. I don't know. Like, I really like the pink and blue. She's got her nurse's apron on. She's all bandaged up because she's just constantly falling with how clumsy she is, right? She's got the plain white nurse shoe situation going on with some plain white socks. It's just another very plain Jane outfit. Which, granted, obviously she's concerned with helping people more than she is about how she's dressing. So I get it. It's fine. Her outfit totally makes sense for her character and works for her. We're here to rate outfits, right? Okay? We're not here to rate the character. And I'm sorry, Mikan, your outfit is doing nothing for me. And that pretty much just sums it up for me. I'm sorry, Mikan, F tier. Next up, we've got Ibuki Miyota.
Ibuki Miyota!
The ultimate musician. So for anyone who hadn't quite guessed yet, who I was trying to dress as today, there's your answer. Okay, now, she is wearing a kind of basic school uniform. Again, yes, okay. I understand that everyone is meant to be wearing the uniforms of their respective schools, and I'm just looking for the individuality in each of these uniforms, the way that each Ultimate has decided to stylize themselves. And Ibuki, she really freaking stylized and stands out, doesn't she? And this is what I'm looking for. First off, we'll start with her really freaking dope ass piercings, and they kind of remind me of those like lizards. What are they called? I don't know my reptiles, but you know, she kind of looks like she's got flared flaps on the side of her head with her spiky earrings that look like the reptile. Anyways, her triple lip piercing looks super freaking cool. I really like her barbed necklace, and then her hair. Do I even really need to say what I think about it? Considering I went through the effort in order to do it to my own hair. Clearly, I think it looks freaking cool, yeah? And I love that, the colors in her hair match the colors on her clothes. Which, speaking of, she's got the necktie, right? The necktie matches the pink. The arm sleeve looks really cool. I like that there's just one of them. And also that she's accessorized with a scrunchie, because I'm a sucker for accessorizing with a scrunchie. I like her choice of rings. Younger me, hugely into mismatched socks. And Ibuki, mismatched socks. I love it. It looks so cool. And I like how the ripping in them coincides with the ripping a little bit in her little arm sleeve. It helps pull it together even more for me. And I also like how she has mismatching laces of the same coordinating colors on her shoes, but that they're reversed for which sock that they go with. I like it. She's also got a cool edgy tattoo that peeks through the holes in her socks. She looks freaking cool. She's also got a very simplistic studded belt. It's minimal, but it does a lot for the outfit. I'm really happy that she went with a skinny belt instead of a thicker one. It works. It works for me. I can't decide if I want to give her S tier or A tier. I just really can't. I love her hair so much. She just isn't, her outfit just isn't as good as much as I love her hair. She's not quite to level. So for that reason, she just gets a regular schmegular A. Alright, next up, we've got Kazuichi Soda.
Name's Kazuichi Soda. I'm the ultimate mechanic.
Starting off, I really like his jumpsuit. I really do. And with his jumpsuit, he was very mindful of what kind of color that he's wearing. You know, being a mechanic, you get really dirty, right? And he doesn't want to have to wash his jumpsuit as much. So he's wearing this color in order to help hide stains, and I don't see a stain in sight, so I guess it's working. I guess go ahead and keep not washing your clothes, Kazuichi. But anyways, I feel like the color looks good on him. And I also like the contrasting striping on the sides. I like that it's a brown instead of just any other color, you know what I mean? It just, something about the muted color on top of the baby poop looking green. I just like it. I think it's a good color combo. It works for me. It just, I don't know. I also like the designs and patches that he's got going on in his jumpsuit. I like the coloring of them as well. I think the colors work very well. His stud earrings look pretty cute on him. I also like how it's like positive and negative because mechanic. I just think it's a clever detail. He also dons a keychain that's probably for practical use, I would imagine. I don't know, but I appreciate practicality in an outfit. I think his yellow sneakers and orange sock combo that he's got going on really complements his jumpsuit quite well, especially considering he's got like some yellow designs and patches on his jumpsuit, and I like that his shoes match that. Same with his stocking hat. I like that it matches the brown striping. Just the entire outfit just seems coordinated really well. I like his eyeliner also. And I'm a sucker for a guy with pink hair. And he's even got like a cute little braid. Like that's really fun. Overall, this is a very well coordinated outfit for me. And it's too bad that the guy's kind of an obsessive creep. Anyways, he gets B tier. Whoops. Well, oh no, one fell out. Crap. All right, well, we're gonna fix that really quick right here, right now. We're gonna fix it, okay? Just trust me, okay? I got this. Can I do it without really like looking very well? I don't know. Here, just want to put it right there. There, does that work? There. It's kind of back to normal, right? I don't know how that fell out. You know what? I lied. I do know how that fell out. I have very, very fine hair, and all of this yarn is attached to bobby pins that just keep freaking sliding out of my hair. So I'm amazed that most of this has held up this long, or really is even holding at all, honestly. Next up, we've got Gundam Tanaka.
You may call me Gundam Tanaka.
The ultimate breeder. Wow. Okay, where do I even begin here? I need to collect myself a second. He's got the super long and cozy, pretty purple scarf, yeah, and the shade of purple matches the purple graphic that's on his tee. Look, his scarf is even like a little ombre at the end of it. And he's got the graphic on it that matches the graphic that's on the back of his coat, which, speaking of his coat, this coat is sick as fuck, yeah? It looks really cool, right? It's got these really, really cool, like, lace-up details on the side of it, right? And some more, like, lace detailing to hold up the cuff. I think it's really cool. I really like that the lining of it isn't, like, matchy-matchy purple with his scarf and his, like, the graphic on his tee. The little slit on the back adds even a little more flair. And then his boots. Just absolutely magnificent. I absolutely love the crisscross strapping. I like how one of his rings, like with the cross design, matches his shirt. He's very matchy in like good ways. Because like you want to match your outfit, but not so much that it's matchy, if that makes any sense. Like things go together without being super matchy. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm conveying very well what I mean. Just go with it, okay? Just whatever. Just don't question it, okay? But overall, Mans is layered up, and I just absolutely freaking love when someone is layered up, okay? I love that. I love layering. He's got a sick haircut with some really cool, like, streaking in it, right? His eyeliner looks super dope. The contact that he's got in his eye, awesome. And we better make sure to mention how his cuteness gets taken overboard with the inclusion of his 4 Dark Devas of Destruction. Are you kidding me? He even accessorizes for them. Like how he's got his little like hamster ball earring, right? And his little bead on his bandaged arm, which like, I don't know if that's just like a random accessory for him, but to me it kind of looks like a little hamster toy. And I just think that's adorable. Hamsters need something to play with. And I could I don't know. Even if it's not meant to be a hamster toy, like I'm still gonna pretend that it's meant to be a hamster toy because that's just really sweet. Anyways, he is just soaking wet for how much he's dripping. Yeah, I gotta say, this is autistic style at its absolute finest. Anyways, wait, what's happening? New tier unlocked. Gundam Tanaka gets S tier. So that was all 16 characters for Danganronpa 2. I do want to include an honorable mention, though, that I didn't include in the last video, just because she's kind of a secret hidden character, and I tried to keep the first video as spoiler-free as possible, just in case people clicked on it who weren't familiar with the Danganronpa series. But since we're all here with 2, I assume we're caught up at least this far. So, without further ado, we've got an honorable mention of Mikuru Ikusaba, the ultimate soldier. And we've got Another student in a very basic, unaccessorized school uniform. I get it. She's concerned with fighting, just like Peko. Just have to accept it. So we can see she's got plain white collared shirt. I'm not exactly sure how it's securing though. It doesn't seem to have buttons or a zipper. So I'm kind of wondering if it's like one of those like hook and eye clasps. I kind of like the clean, crisp look of that. I don't know, I think it works. I like how she's got a very simple, thin little bow tie situation. Otherwise, plain black skirt and same colored socks and shoes. She's very much an exact contrast to her fashionista sister in many ways that have been noted. I do like her hand tattoo though. It gives her just the slightest bit of edge and individuality. We'll give her that single compliment. Actually, we'll give another compliment. I really like her bob too. It's very cute. But overall, I'm sorry Mikuru, but in true stark contrast to your sister, F tier. And those are all of my disappointments with the crew of Danganronpa 2. Let me know yours down below, or if you want to throw hands over any disagreements. Like this video to let me know that you would like to see me rate more outfits from other games, comics, anime, cartoons, whatever have you. And also feel free to leave any suggestions. Just nothing with any real life people in it, because I'm kind of sick of looking at people, to be honest, and I can't be bothered. And finally, subscribe so that way you don't miss out on me ripping apart the characters of your favorite series. Okay, bye!